Hello, my name is Prashant and my student ID number is 216352655 and I will be displaying my music machine and my code through this video demonstration. So firstly let's look up upon my code, and that's most probably my Arduino code. I have used the 4x4 keypad matrix connected to port A that goes from PA0 to PA7. That's how I defined all the keypad ports, and I defined the columns and the rows in my keypad. And going quickly through the initializing stuff, the tricky part here was determining the tunes and the frequencies. So I defined here, initialize the tune 1, that's most probably the Star Wars tune, and this one is the happy birthday song, and this one is against the Star Wars tune in high pitch. So these are all my durations of my tunes, and then I will look quickly upon my setup for servo motors, where I put the output of the servo motors as 5 and 2 output pins that are DDE3 and DDE4 respectively. And this is all my setup for the servo motors. And going quickly through the buzzer, that's about my buzzer, that gives me the setup for my buzzer. And the LED, I put the output ports of LED in the K array, so that's the K going through the K7 to the K3. That's all about my LED code. And going through all the initializing, and quickly we will look upon the loop. And using the switch case was the easiest one, and switch case gives me the different case variants in which I can switch the cases between the two, and I can put my code within the loop. That makes me easy and a reliable source. So case 1, when a button 1 is pressed, then the Arduino plays the first Star Wars tune in low pitch, and for the button 2 it again plays the second tune, and for the button 3 it plays the tune in high pitch. That's it. And for the case 4, that plays the LED following the tune pattern, and for all of that stuff. And for the case 5, it just rotates the servo motors. And for the case 6, LED with the servo motors combined. And that's all with my code, and we will quickly look upon that, the ending, sorry. And that's all with the ending of the code. I just putting the ending code, setting the column 1 high and column 2 high, column 3 low and column 4 high, and doing this with all the columns respectively. And we will quickly look upon my music machine right now, and this is most probably my music machine. And if I press my button 1, if you can see here, yeah, that plays my buzzer. And yeah, and this one is also for the tune, this one is also for the tune, and this one is for the LED. You can see here it plays according to the tune. And we will quickly look upon the wiring now. I have used one battery for the Arduino and one for the servo motors respectively. And you can see here I have put the LEDs, so the 5 pair of LEDs, and total for 10 LEDs. And what I did here is I put one ground as a common, so I can attach like the ground of the servo, ground for the LED and all that stuff in just one port, so just in one port in the breadboard. And I connected the buzzer signal towards the port 13, and as you can see here, the port 5 and port 2 are booked for the servo motors. And that's all with my demonstration, and that's all I have decided to do in this trimester. Thank you very much.